everyone, it's the History Nerd, back with some more Crusader Kings 2 action. And to start off the action today, we're going to be taking a look, first and foremost, at the world map. So, we can see here that, quite obviously, the two successful empires, they've been successful. The Holy Roman Empire looking nice and big, the Byzantine Empire expanding slowly but surely into the Levant. Up north, we've got the Golden Horde, who have come right up to the borders of the Holy Roman Empire, leaving just a little bit of Poland, not going up against Denmark, mainly because Denmark's looking like a pretty badass Scandinavian empire, and leaving one Russian Grand Prince, Nikita the Unready. And taking a look at the situation, I don't think anybody could be ready for what he's facing. So yeah, that's that. Moving into Western Europe, we can see that France has indeed failed to form, and there really isn't much to the Kingdom of France anymore. It looks like Castile got quite a fair chunk of it. I believe it did have more earlier on, but it looks like somewhere along the way the Duchy of Aquitaine became a thing, and is slowly chiseling land away from France. They do have some land in North Africa, and a little bit in Spain. But not as much land in Spain as the Scots. So, you know, the Crusades in Western Europe are really benefiting Scotland, who's also taken Southern Ireland because, hey, why not? What else? It looks like the King of Navarra is also the King of England, if we take a look. So, yeah. King of Navarra, King of England, and he's got claims on some French land, so who knows, maybe Navarra, England, Anglo-Navarra, whatever. You know, whatever that mix is. I mean, he's Basque, so Anglo-Basque? Maybe that'll expand a bit, although it really looks like the Basque have lost out to Castile, so they've just moved north. Seems to work. What else we got? Yeah, so there is no Kingdom of England. Hungary is looking fairly successful, with Ruthenia there, stuck in the middle. That's not really a great position to be in. You imagine that Hungary's going to take that eventually. And then, taking a look down here, yeah, my historical knowledge of this region at this time period isn't all that great, but I can tell you that this is looking interesting. And it looks like we've got a reverse Iberian conquest going on. So the Reconquista is happening much sooner than it did historically. Probably because of the Hospitaller Knights taking over half of Portugal. If we look down in Africa here, we've got the Sultanate of Mali and the Emirate of Mali. And it looks like they're fairly evenly matched. I'm not sure if they're... Oh, one's that makes sense. Okay. So that's not as interesting as I thought it was. The Latafid dynasty is looking fairly strong, or I guess it's probably not a dynasty. I'm not really sure. The Sultanate. The Latafid Sultanate is looking fairly strong. And, yeah. And then we got the Ilkhanate over there. I don't even know if they've moved, really. But, so yeah, so there's the world. Looking up, Norway hardly exists anymore. Just there, and there. And a bit there. But most of it looks like it's gone to the Duchy of Trondelag. And, of course, the Holy Roman Empire had to get involved. As well as Poland, apparently, because they were getting pushed out. So they just moved to Sweden. So yeah, there we go. There we have it. The world in 1281. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Now, I wanted to take a look at this from the comments below. I want to find who's got the most power. Sighard there is looking pretty good. I might be able to swing him over. Oh, there we go. Lord Mayor of Gelry. Oh, and he's even willing to join. Excellent. Wonderful. Well, let's switch back to a view that's more helpful for me. Well, that's a step in the right direction. Let's take a look back at our intrigue. Whoa, hold on a second there. 83, we're getting closer. Well, there's really no one else who'll tag along. Only a 5% for the king. That's not really worth it. So we are going to go and have to suck up to... Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There we go. Him there. So... Ah, yes, okay. So, if I take my Chancellor and improve diplomatic relations... Oops. Come on, give me him. And then we go and we can't send him money because we're poor. But if we send him money, we might be able to convince him to get in, and then we can get Carton and really smooth out the eastern border of the Empire. And then we can just worry about getting Aquiella and Istra, which I should be able to do here. Okay, so maybe it's under intrigue. I guess I can only have one plot going at the same time. So that's cool. Whatever. I'll figure that out momentarily. Okay. Actually, why am I... Oh yes, because I need money. That's why I'm going to figure it out momentarily. So let's speed things up a bit. Get some cash in the old coffers. That should be enough to bribe a mayor. You, sir. It's not. There we go. Increasing my... Hells yes. Alright, so that still wasn't enough. So now if I take my Spy Master, Dear Queen... plop her there. Then maybe over the course of a little bit of time, she'll be able to convince the Mayor of Klagenfurt that, yes, indeed, I would be a much better ruler. Alright, Gertrude. You need a husband. There we go. Whoa, 70? That's kind of mean, really. That's just a bit mean. So we'll go with 50. That'll be better. Is there anyone up here who might... Ooh, an Irish Duke. Another Irish Duke. None of... I mean, maybe Flith Bertach there, but I don't know about Krundmail. Let's see... If I send her to the Russians, she'll probably just wind up dead from Golden Horde raiding. That's just not nice to do. So yeah, let's go with Fleithbertach there. Yes. Excellent. I had a feeling that would work out. Alright. New year, let's see if we can add anybody to here. Still no, eh? I mean, that does look like an awful... So he's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 3, so I really need to figure out how to convince this guy. I mean, this worked last time, right? This usually gets my way. Oh, look at that! Grunhilde, a nice young lass. There we go. Yes! What? I arranged for a nice, beautiful wedding for the two of them, and he still doesn't like me anymore. That's just the height of rudeness. So who else can we try and bribe in here? Let's see. Duke of Sardinia. That might not be too difficult to do here. Hello, sir? I mean, that's going to take a lot to bribe him. Actually, not as much as I thought it would. Ah, heavy armor and pass out. Wonderful. Send it. Right? Religious flexibility, wonderful. That's what happens when you don't go on crusade and force people or force your beliefs on other people. A successful visit. Has the Pope moved? No, he's still there. Can't you talk to the freaking Pope? That should put me over the edge. Excellent. Alright. If I can convince one more person, I get a 90% chance? Okay, I saw a relative in here somewhere. Where's that blood drop? Where did it go? There we go. Look at... You should be all about supporting me. Right? Come on. Let's see. You're a spy. Culture, yes. Spy. What? Is he actually in prison? Him. Educate my child. Why can I not select you? Oh, there we go. I guess I had to get the kid first. There we are. Now, back to this. Where is that old bat? Yes, there we go. Wunderbar! Okay, so, yeah, let's go for the 90% chance of successfully fabricating. With the aid of your fellow conspirators, you have managed to fabricate a claim on the County of Cotton. Excellent! Alright, now, the unfortunate thing is, quite naturally, I can't actually press that. Thank you! No. My sister. Yes, let's keep that going. Will that work? No, of course not. There we go. Now, at least it's inherited. That's a good thing, but because of the stupid crown laws, there's nothing I can do. Unless, now, can I go to a faction? Okay, what about just good old-fashioned intrigue? Choose a plot. Revoke the county, burn, fabricate a claim on the county of Istra. I mean, that's probably a good thing to do, but I'm not sure, like, why I have to go through fabricating claims and stuff. What? Yeah, that's already gone through. Hasn't it? There we go, okay. Losing my mind. Oh, can I maybe... Where's the Emperor at? Way up here? Oh, on an island that you can't click on. Wonderful. Oh no, those are all mine. Right. Yeah, those are all mine. Darn it. Nope. What? Damn it! Looks like having my spy master there didn't even help anything because I put her in Crane. Not Carton. Oh well. Lessons learned. Man, she's not a good spy master. We've surely got to have somebody better. And he wants to be... Oh, he's improving his stewardship. Never mind. Just not good enough to be a spy. Oh, I'm even looking at the wrong values completely. Oh, feeling even more like an idiot. Yes. Now I see, okay. We'll build a spy network there. Oh, damn it! I should have built a spy network in Istra. C'est la vie. Alright, well, we will, or I'll continue on playing, and I will come back when something interesting happens. Lately, I've become afraid that someone might want to hurt me. I'm thinking about hiring two food tasters. Maybe a bodyguard would be a good idea. What are we working on improving? Stewardship, so... Yes. And still nothing. I'm fine with that. Alright, back with something more exciting. A group of hedge knights have come to visit Bavaria. Gunzel has met with them and asks for my reply. Welcome them with a lavish feast. Or reluctantly, or refuse them access. Now I think I'm gregarious. Yes, indeed. So that means a lavish feast. This is how we roll in Austria-Bavaria. Well, the hedge knights have participated in a minor tournament together with our knights in Österreich. Sadly, one of those landless vagabonds has been severely injured. Yeah, we'll pay for them. Let them go on their way. Out of the kingdom once we've fixed up your wounds. And interestingly, Count Almerich there has decided to start a faction that I might indeed join, which is his independence faction, or he's just joined up with the independence faction. So if he's actually able to get independence, that'll be great, because then I can press my claim while fighting for the Empire. It's win-win. So here's hoping that actually happens. Oh, and you're betrothed. So that's good. Alright, back with something more exciting. And in happy news, the Bohemian populace in Znojmo have embraced German culture. Oops. Yay, they're German! Just like everyone else in the Austro-Bavarian Empire. Kingdom. Whatever. Anyway, Count Lucas here is trying to usurp my title. Chancellor Tamis is supposedly traveling around Österreich trying to find both documents and supporters that will legitimize the claim on the title. I need to do something about it. Yeah, we're gonna make him disappear, I'm thinking. Because that's probably not gonna work. And if we leave it, something bad's gonna happen, so let's make him disappear. Ah, Zerhilda. The assassin I sent failed miserably, and the troublesome Chancellor continues his work to fabricate a claim on my title. Well, let's try it again. Maybe a manure bomb. Or poisoned wine with arrows. We haven't really done all the things we could do. Oh well. Alright, let's see. There's really not much to do there. And that's not going to be good. She's going to be ancient by the time he gets to be of age. So, she's good in the stewardship. No 70-year-old, but that's not bad. The Midas-touched fellow, he's Italian, so, you know, he's got that going for him. Although the Englishman, well, slightly worse, is smarter, so chances are better kids that way. I assume. I don't know if that's actually how it works or not, but I'm just making assumptions there. The church wants to organize a miracle play for a local saint in our domain. They seem to feel that this should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. If the church wants it, the church pays for it. We have important things to spend money on. Namely, interestingly enough... Oh, it stopped. Oh, did it? I don't think it did. So if we zoom out and hit up that realm map, we can see now the Kingdom of Hungary was kind of taken by the Golden Horde. So, what does this mean for us? It means... Why does that have... Why does it have that Golden Horde symbol? They're not at war. They're not vassals of it. So, yeah, that kind of concerns me. But we might be able to make a press for these lands, which would be pretty okay, you know? So, I think first things first, we're going to want to take a claim on Pressburg there. It's nicely built up. It's got, you know, more people in it than Sopron. So, yeah, we'll roll with it. And some money. I really want to get the expanded keep in the rest of my lands, because that would be incredibly helpful. I lost a bishop as a marshal. We just have nobody to lead the army. How's about we invite probably a nobleman to the court? And we should probably hold a feast, because we haven't done that in a while. I've given the orders for a great feast to be hosted in Intrigue. Let the preparations begin. Wonderful. Now let's take a look at this this person we recruited, who's obviously not what we're looking for. As tempting as it is to throw this lustful, wrathful, pox-ridden Hartvig in, I think I'm going to have to go with Magnus. Which is a shame, but, you know, what can you do? When I opened the door, I saw no one, but as I stepped aside to close it, a group of acrobats cartwheeled, somersaulted, and tumbled in. They performed all sorts of tricks, and everyone watching exploded into applause when they finished. You'd be perfect for my feast. Throw money. Everybody was talking about the musicians, and I finally had some time off for the preparations for my feast, so I could see with my own eyes and hear with my own ears what people was talking about. The musicians were good, and they were looking for a patron. Here's some more money. Just making it rain. Making it rain in Vienna. The fire blasted right past my face, and I felt how my hair started to curl away from the fire. The fire eater had been a bit too careless for my taste, but his troop, and he was clearly greatly skilled. More money! Steward Petior, has grave news. Part of the castle where the guests would be staying would have to be repaired, or else he couldn't guarantee the guests' safety. It would be rather costly, but Petior assured me the repairs would be worth the cost. More money thrown at it, why not? The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuffs to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck, spices, wine, and ale, honey for desserts, cheese, and perhaps even a swan or a peacock. More money. Lavish. Most of the preparations for the feast have been made. Now I only have to send out the invitations. I hereby invite everybody. Throwing money around. But I'm holding a feast. I guess we'll go to both. It's going to be some crazy feasting season. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The cooks have worked day and night preparing the food, and the castle has never looked lovelier. Welcome! Steward Petior noticed Bishop Anders had drunk too much wine and tried to dissuade him to drink any more, when Bishop Anders threw up upon Petior's shoes. Whew! What a foul smell. Some of my guests did not seem satisfied with the food, but I would never have thought one of them would have complained out loud. Count Baldemar said a lot of nasty stuff about the food, and I couldn't help but feel irritated. If you don't have something nice to say, shut up! Damn spy master. Apparently my bishops are just a bunch of drunks. The more wine Bishop Mark I drank, the more and louder he talked and laughed, until he let out a lord's snoring and fell face first into his plate. The servants discreetly removed Bishop Mark I from the table and took him to a bedchamber. Bishop's puking on shoes and fallen asleep into soups. The last of the guests have returned home, and everyone agreed it was this year's greatest feast. Yeah, 24 days in, not hard to do, and I haven't made it to the Kaiser's place yet. People exclaimed in wonder and fear when the fire eaters performed, and their performance was over many eyebrows and beards were singed, but none of the guests seemed to care when they applauded them. Well, that's good. I'm glad that was fine. Or fine. Well received. And it looks like we didn't go to the Kaiser's, which makes sense. We were busy with our own feast. What? Gunsel? No! Oh. I mean, I can't complain that much, because that's exactly what I was doing to him. But... Phew, what a drop. Okay. There you go. We'll see if he survives. Yay, more babies! Alright, I'll be back with something more interesting. And something interesting happened. Bohemia is in a war to lower the crown authority. I believe. Let me see if that shows up here. No, it doesn't. Okay, so Bohemia is in a Third Holy Roman Civil War to lower crown authority. Right? So, Istra has got itself involved, and Savoy here is a vassal of Bohemia. So, what I'm going to go ahead and try and do... That's interesting. What's going on there? Duke of Tuscany way up there for some reason. I'm going to see if I can't just take some of this land that's rightfully mine. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't do that. And we will, yeah, we'll probably need 13,000. Damn! That is a military we can raise. Way out there too, huh? Okay. Get him there. And then all of those guys into Austria. Right. Well, we don't need that army in Crane. That's fine. Merge those guys up, and let's march them into Triel. And then it looks like everybody's here. Merge them. We've got to have better military leaders than that, right? So 5 should be replaced by 9. That's better. That's an improvement. And that, yeah, 8. Oh, that's Luther. Hartwig. There we go. That's the best I can do, apparently. Let's move him to Steiermark there, see where that army is going, although I should be able to take care of that army without issue. What have we got? Vassal levies raised for too long. Look, it's a war. We have to fight for longer than a month. That's just how it works. Let's just march right on down into Crane there, or Istra. What? Not enough? Whew. That is a lot of people. Okay. Well then, we should use this army. Yes, I do have enough money to send some reinforcements in there. So, military, mercenaries... that's expensive. Something like that. Like, that's all I really need is an extra 2,400 guys. That should be enough to lay siege to that place. Hack, 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 hack. Yeah, victory! Although we lost roughly 1,000 people. You know, whatever. Heavy armor knowledge increasing, that's good. Armor's always a good thing to have. Man, our tech are it's just exploding. This is like an exciting time to be Austro-Bavarian. With all the tech advancements we're making, and merge those guys together. Considering the garrisons I'm facing are, I mean, there are going to be in the thousands, I'm not going to just charge those guys in. I have a feeling that could be fairly disastrous. Same with Triel there, I won't actually attack until probably that point, provided I've still got enough guys left over to do so. I'm amazed that Mittelburg there is so poorly defended, though. It's like, don't you want to improve your capital at all there, buddy? Might not be a bad idea. Oh, the Byzantine Empire decided to join in. Well, hello, friends! East and West working together to conquer a little strip of land. Oh. Well, the Imperial Army's done. Ah, Prince Guntram. Already looking like quite a military leader, but... Ugh. She might be a better bet for teaching. She's even fairly militant. Damn it! Okay. What about... yes, perfect. Okay. Excellent. Yes, well, stop talking to the freaking barons and baronesses and just talk to the Pope. That's the only reason you're in Italy. Not to socialize with people, but to talk to the freaking Pope. Alright, I have a feeling these sieges could take a while, so I will be back when something interesting happens. And the war is over. it doesn't really look like anything interesting happens, so, you know, there's that. And we are slowly... Yes, you should have done that a long time ago. And now you should just, you know, declare your loyalty to me, your cousin, and we can work on getting that nicely sorted. Alright, so yeah, that's basically calmed down everything there. Look at York. York is just doing pretty damn well up north. And I had no idea, by the way, after the war with the war I discovered this. Bern, like when did that join the Kingdom of Bavaria? It's probably been there this whole time and I just haven't noticed, but holy crap, that's insanity. Anything else that's mine? Doesn't really look like it, eh? Obviously, Grison's there should become mine now, so we can bridge Bern to it. But you know, for that, the Holy Roman Empire is just going to have to collapse, which, you know, might have to have something with me involved. I'm thinking maybe it's not a bad idea to try and join the next independence movement. I'm getting big enough to be able to pull it off. And, you know, if someone like Bohemia is involved, damn, like Bohemia, Bavaria, Austro-Bavaria, I should say, we should be able to carve a nice big chunk out of the empire, you would think. I mean, it does go... Where is it? Oh, these guys aren't a part of the empire anymore. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Right, well, that doesn't really matter. We'll actually, I think now might not be a bad place to leave this video at. In fact, I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. So, let's go ahead and save that. Yes, thank you. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed this episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you next time.